Alright, I touch on this at the beginning of the Mailbag segment, but when we recorded this episode, Aaron and I were kind of sick, very tired, and unfortunately, moist. So I especially apologize for all the mouth noises in this episode. Not too bad if you're listening in the car, pretty bad if you're listening on headphones.
Welcome back. I'm Aaron.
I'm John.
And this is the Animated Arcade.
Yes.
We're a video game podcast.
A video game cartoon podcast.
We're a video game cartoon media podcast.
Sure. Where we watch, review, riff on, and share trivia about video game cartoons.
We're continuing on our extended watch through of The Legend of Zelda and Super Mario Bros. Super Show in air date order, the way that God doesn't want us to watch it in.
No, if he did, he wouldn't allow Peppa Pig to keep interrupting it with ads.
Oh.
If you want to watch the episodes we're watching today, you can watch them on the Wild Brain Superheroes YouTube channel,
Amazon Prime,
the N-Circle TV app, which is where all those ads are.
You can buy the DVDs.
You can.
At most garage sales that have them in it. One disc will be missing.
Yeah. And it'll probably be the one with this one. Which, you wouldn't be missing much.
No. It's going to be hard for us to fill 3 hours about talking about this episode this time.
But damn it, we'll try.
Yeah.
We will try. Okay, so the episodes we're watching today are the live-action segment French. Yeah, just the word French. And the cartoon episode Escape from Koopatraz, originally aired November 21st, 1989.
Okay. Now I will give forewarning. If you're watching along after this, you can skip this episode. At least the live action.
If you're watching along, you'd have already seen it.
If you're watching it with us, and you want to listen to the intro first, then watch it, don't watch it.
Yeah.
We're going to be much more entertaining. At least in theory.
In theory.
But yeah.
Let's get hooked on the brothers.
Was that the right button?
Yes. Yeah, last episode, we never hit the button at all, and I put the wrong song in.
Oh. Hooked on the brothers. Yo.
Yeah.
Now to the cartoon.
Yeah, let's do that.
No. So this episode, it starts off with Luigi talking, Bonjour, Monsieur. Or, no, not Monsieur.
Mademoiselle.
Yeah.
I think he says. Luigi is holding a book of French and is practicing his French. Yeah. It's a book that seems to just give phrases and their meanings.
Yes.
And, he's there butchering the beautiful language. Like a common Quebecer.
Yep.
And he, very quickly draws the ire of Mario.
Who is tired of him talking like gibberish. Now, he starts off both as talking as French as himself and as a person he was going to be talking to.
Yes, that's right. He was standing up in front of the little the tub love seat.
Yes.
Which I don't feel like we've seen all that recently. They usually use the bigger couch, if anything.
Yeah.
But I mean, they just wheel this stuff onto the stage as needed. And yeah, he's talking. He says, oh, bonjour, mademoiselle. Then he sits down and looks up at where he was standing. Huh? And then he goes back to his previous spot, said something else, and then goes back to the couch. And
I think it was bonjour, mademoiselle, better.
Yeah, maybe he just did it better. But the second time, the person who was still played by him got it.
Yeah, and was giggly and flustered, and he was in love with himself. He was flirting with himself.
And then Mario decides to put a stop to this before things get weird.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Bonjour, mademoiselle. Vous êtes très gentil. Huh? Bonjour, mademoiselle. Vous êtes très gentil. Merci.
Wait a minute, Luigi, what's the matter with you? Why are you talking so goofy?
I'm not talking goofy, sacre bleu.
Oh, French. You're trying to learn French, but you can hardly speak English.
Luigi, why are you talking so gibberish or funny or whatever he said?
Yeah. Funny gibberish. Whatever. I will give the warning. This episode did not stick. It did not stick the landing. It did not stick the guest star. It did not stick anything. And Luigi's like, oh, I'm learning French so that I can impress the women because French is a very romantic language.
Yeah, he wants to pick up chicks with French.
In what world would any girl be attracted to you regardless of what you're speaking?
Yeah. Yeah, Mario pokes a few holes in it, but in a mean way, but in the way that Luigi would do to him.
Yes.
So, yeah, long and short of it, Mario is skeptical.
Yep. And we cut to the cartoon after 28 seconds and...
Yeah, it was a short first act of it.
Yeah. We cut back from the cartoon.
Yeah. Mario is up at the stove on the raised stage kitchen area.
And Luigi is still practicing French, and Mario is complaining about having a French headache.
Yeah.
So, Luigi does what every younger brother does when he's faced with opposition by the older brother, and runs away from home.
Yeah, pretty much. What is it? Luigi tells him that he's going to go practice his French in the park.
Yeah.
Well, Mario tells him, well, why don't you go impress all these women with your French? And Luigi sets out to do just that.
Yeah, exactly. So Luigi leaves.
We wish we could go with him.
Yeah, we really, really do. There is not a lot to go with this episode.
No, I'm going to bring up the cheat sheet, and just see if there were any jokes that were worth trying to remember.
Well, there was a couple of our from James Murray for the puppeteering.
Yeah.
He had a few things with this.
The cuckoo clock comes out again.
As well as a periscope. Not that it's puppeteering, but it's costume design and prop design, so...
Yeah.
There could be some puppetry within that. I'm not going to say for sure, because I don't know. And I haven't had the balls to ask James Murray to come on the show.
Oh, yeah. When Mario tells Luigi that no woman would ever want to date him, no matter what language he speaks, Luigi prepares to prove Mario wrong and tells him that he will be eating his words in a very rich French sauce. That was before the cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
That was the last thing before the cartoon. And then as he got back...
The French headache.
Oh, yeah.
Storms out crying and screaming.
Luigi asks Mario if he ever learned any French in school, and Mario's like, no, I took shop.
Oh, yeah.
Which makes sense for a journeyman as himself.
I took shop. I took French for a year, but I hated it.
I took it for 2, and I didn't really care for it myself.
I just, the school that John... so a little bit of history from John and I. The school that we went to, and John wouldn't know this, but from grades 1 to 6, French was a course mandatory for you to take.
Mm-hmm.
From 7 onwards, it was optional.
Yeah.
And John joined grade 7.
Yeah.
I joined grade 5. So I had 2 years of mandatory French where I had no idea what was going on. 1 year of optional French to see whether or not I could stick the landing. And John went in blind for 2 years optional French, and I don't know. He didn't like it.
No, I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it.
Yeah.
And I didn't stick with it when I left to a different school. It's like, how the heck with this?
Instead, we were banned kids.
Oh, yeah. And then...
we were banned from the library. We were banned from the French class.
Okay, people are going to be thinking the wrong thing. Yeah, Luigi calls Mario a grand peasant when he leaves to go to the park, so he can practice his French without being bugged by a grand fatso like Mario.
Yes.
As Luigi walks up the stairs to the front door, Mario tells him not to return until he can talk like his brother again.
Yeah. And then the periscope comes up.
Yeah, so the next scene is Mario looking through the periscope, and then, he isn't looking through the periscope yet. He's just at it, and he turns to the camera and says, "Hey, this is a good time to watch these clips from The Legend of Zelda."
And they're not in French.
Yeah, don't worry. There'll be no French in it, or whatever it is he says.
Yeah.
But we cut back from the Zelda clip. Oh, yeah, the Zelda clip. Okay, there's more of that moblin attack on the castle. Ganon shows up through a smoke screen, and it looks like Link may be killed.
Yes. Or sent to an evil jar.
Or something. Yeah, there's something up. And then there's a scene of Zelda in the dungeon fighting with Link's sword. So she might be going to reclaim his remains so he can be buried properly before Ganon can use him as a mantelpiece or something.
Yeah.
And this
is where I mount my Link.
Yeah.
If I had one.
That's where I was going.
Linkelberg.
I've had a cough since I've gone back from Splash Mountain.
Yeah. Link, where did you get that Triforce? Internet? Let's see. There's only one more Fairly Odd Parents reference worth making, and I can't make one to Doug Dimmadome of the Dibsdale Dimmadome.
Oh.
So we'll just leave it at that.
If you want to watch a better cartoon series, watch the Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah. Only the first 3 or 8 seasons before the neighbor girl Chloe shows up. Okay. So, Mario's looking through the periscope and he sees stock footage again.
Yes. 1 second. I need to get all my boredom out. Of the Eiffel Tower, of France, of French streets, black and white, how France is supposed to be depicted regardless of what you think. If you go there, if you book a trip through Aaron Shanahan, the travel plan man, and you go to France, and it's not black and white, I won't give you your money back. But I will tell you that, yes, that was not right. All French cities should be black and white.
Yeah, you see some stock footage of Paris, the Arc de Triomphe, and the Eiffel Tower. And, both at that point and at the beginning of the segue to the Zelda clips, you heard a bit of the French national anthem. That dun 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 dun.
Yes.
And did Mario say something before he said hey, now's a good time to see clips from The Legend of Zelda?
I don't know.
I don't remember. But anyway, yeah, he's looking outside for Luigi and sees France.
Yes.
He didn't see London or underwear, but he saw France. And then the cuckoo clock comes out.
And Mario is saying, I can't see Luigi anywhere.
And I think the bird says, maybe you should be looking in France.
Yes, which makes no sense, because he was.
Yeah, somehow. And then...
Luigi comes back.
Yeah.
With a very attractive woman in arm.
Yeah. And she speaks French almost as well as he does.
Yes.
Oh, and he's wearing a green beret.
Yes.
Which I thought... Remember when he was wearing his hat backwards while he was eating pancakes in reverse? I thought that was a beret briefly.
Oh, yeah.
But this, I think, might be an actual beret.
Because he's French.
Yeah.
You can tell by his facial hair.
Oh, yeah. Only the French have it.
Oh.
Yeah. You hear another, like a bonjour, mademoiselle.
As well as the cuckoo clock. When he comes in, goes, what was it? Hubba, 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 hubba.
I think he did that, homina, homina, homina.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was... This clock is way too horny.
Weren't you going to show me your French etchings, my little French fry?
Well, of course, my little foo-foo. Excuse me. We'll see you later, my little vache espagnole.
Wow! Humana, 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 humana. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
You better believe I am.
Yeah, it's thirsty.
It is.
You've seen those thirsty birds?
Yeah, I was going to say, it's one of those drinking birds.
Yeah.
But because he's a cop, he has to try and bury his passions.
Yeah.
Try being the operative word.
It's not the first time that he's been horny.
No, that's
On
what I
this,
mean.
series.
Otherwise, it wouldn't have been that
Yeah.
egregious. What was the other one? He said, like, whoa.
Oh, Babel alert.
Yeah, and who was it who was coming in?
Pizza Girl.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Back-to-back episodes.
Yeah, that's right.
So
I'm
let's
sure
see
they were done in a block.
Yeah, let's see if the next episode has back-to-back-to-back. Horny Bird.
Birdwatch. That'll be our next segment.
So, yeah.
So Mario goes up to greet the two.
And the lady says, "Oh, can you speak French?" And
Mario just says, no.
yeah, because he can't. He's an honest man.
Yeah.
He's a plumber. He's an honest plumber. He does bad work, and he's honest about it.
Mm-hmm. He likes to eat.
Yeah.
And
Luigi says something about Mario being a Spanish cow.
yeah, that's right. He calls him
Espanol. No.
he calls him a come on vache espagnole, which means a Spanish cow.
Yeah. And John and I both made the joke. Oh, well, John made the joke from Dexter's Lab.
Oh yeah, way at the beginning. Yeah, omelette du fromage.
Yeah. Oh.
And yes, that is all you can say.
Yeah.
God, that messed me up as a kid. I saw that episode once, and I've never forgotten it. Just
You've seen that episode once, and I've never forgotten it.
Just the ending. That's all you can say. That's all you can say. Oh, well. Anyway, yeah. So Mario sits down after Luigi and his new date decide to... He's gonna show her his French etchings.
Yeah. In the void.
Yeah. They just kind of wander off screen.
Yeah.
The only hallway that we think leads to rooms is behind them, so...
The void. The pipe void. Or perhaps a subway station.
You could be. Just step over the bricks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta show you my etchings. Rip Van Winkle, he takes care of them for me. Or what was it? Fred Van Winkle.
Yes.
He looks a lot like the manager from Three's Company, but I don't like to think about it. Did I ever tell you about the time I met the girl from Beverly Hillbillies? She was supposed to be in black and white too. At least in the good episodes. Anyway, so Mario sits down with the book.
And he starts going, bonjour means greetings, or...
Yeah, he says, just cheat sheet again. Mario struggles to read some French words followed by their English meanings, such as bonjour, mademoiselle, good day, madam, fromage, cheese, au revoir, goodbye. And then Mario discovers that at one point Luigi called him vache espagnole, French for Spanish cow. A phrase used to tell someone that they are speaking French improperly, derived from the phrase parler français comme une vache espagnole, literally, to speak French like a Spanish cow. You have to pardon my French. It isn't very good either.
I feel
But
like
I
you're
can
speaking it like a Spanish cow.
No.
Wow.
And then they do the Mario with Luigi's date, who's been on screen for 35 seconds.
Yes.
5 of those were her doing the Mario.
Yes.
And yeah, we'll get back to her in a second.
25 of those were insulting Mario.
Pretty much. Which is, makes her a match for Luigi.
Yep.
So,
Filler.
we told you how we like French the class. How did we like French the Mario episode?
I'd rather go back to French class.
Oh, I don't know, man. A school is a prison for the mind and a literal prison for children.
I'd rather go back to French class.
Then see this live action segment again?
Yes.
I mean, this took a lot less time.
Okay, if I was being told I had to go to French class for that time, or watch this Mario episode for this time, I'd go to the French class.
Yeah, okay, I could stomach 12 minutes of French class, or however long this was.
But bottom third.
Yeah.
No argument, no upper middle, no middle, no lower bottom. Solid bottom third.
No nickelback, dimeback, quarterback.
Just plain ass, normal, everyday, no question about it, no NFL, no year, not named after a player, not named after a coach, not named after the referee's pet goldfish, no quarterback, dimeback, nickelback, simple, ordinary, unembellished, unmistakable, crystal clear, as frank as Frankenstein, as blunt as an atom bomb. One compound word, it's motherfucking goddamn sons of bitchin' fucking football.
Yeah, no, it's pretty lousy. And it's not even that it's bad, but it's nothing.
Yeah,
If Luigi had come back with the date at the beginning of the second act, and there was some banter, and she turned out to be there to steal his wallet or something, some kind of hook.
it was all set up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was all set up, no real payoff.
Yeah, we're still waiting for the joke.
Yeah. I mean, other than Mario being a Spanish cow.
Yeah.
Which also works because he's fat.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, bottom third, you're not missing anything.
All right, yeah.
And I really, you hate to say it about someone, but I hope the guest star got the absolute lowest amount of pay they could get for this.
Oh no, I want Magic to get the lowest amount of pay.
That's true. Well, it's not like he was hurting for it. Speaking of the guest star.
Yes, Courtney Gibbs.
Courtney Gibbs. I can't place the name. Face seemed familiar.
All right. Are you as passionate about Miss USA as I am?
I was once.
I'm not passionate at all about it. Otherwise, I would have recognized her because she participated in Miss USA in 1988.
How far did she get?
At the 1988 Miss Universe pageant, she placed first in preliminary, 9th in semi-final interview, 8th in swimsuit, 6th in evening gown, and finishing her participation in 8th place.
Okay. So an 8th place runner-up of... Now, you said Miss USA and Miss Universe.
So that was Miss Universe. She did win in 1988 Miss USA as Miss Texas.
Okay, so
making her the 4th out of 5 Miss Texas to win Miss USA in the 1980s.
Okay, so this was 1988's Miss USA.
Yes.
Well, see, that's a headline.
Yeah.
So she was just doing the rounds of the TV guest spots that you do for the 1 year that you're Miss USA.
Yes. She actually got into acting with All My Children.
Okay.
As Galen Henderson.
Oh, excuse me. It's not the episode, it's just late.
So she played a district attorney, an assistant district attorney. Even more impressive.
Mm-hmm.
The next thing that she was in was this.
Okay.
Followed by Joe versus the volcano.
I've never heard of that. I have no idea what that is. Normally I've got something, I've got nothing. Now, Aaron versus the volcano, I could see.
DEA and The Naked Truth. That is all of her acting credits.
Yeah, fair enough. You get a couple of years of TV out of it.
She married Tom Eplin, who was a star in Another World.
Okay. Oh, that was a soap drama thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she was married from 1991 to 1995 with him. Then she got divorced and married a Texas businessman.
Neat.
Dallas businessman. Same thing. Just
a little narrowed down.
Yeah.
Another World. That was, I think that was a spin-off of one of the other shows at the time. I could be wrong. I know that's one that Dean Cain ironically played a racist high school football player in one episode of that.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Joe versus the volcano.
That's a great title, though. I want to know what it is.
It is a Tom Hanks movie.
Was he Joe or the volcano?
He was Joe. Quick plot notes. There's Joe and the volcano. They fight.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding.
But no, I've watched Joe versus the volcano. I think that's the one where he's to be sacrificed to the volcano. It's kind of a comedy. It's a comedy. Oh no, I enjoyed it the one time I watched it, and then the next time I watched it, I was terrified of volcanoes. Maybe this is the origin of my volcano fear.
Could be. When I was wrong, Another World is a soap. I was thinking of a different show.
Oh.
I don't remember which one. If I'm editing this, I'll drop it in later. I'm not going to look it up.
When it opened, Joe versus the Volcano opened at number 2 in the U.S. box office behind the Hunt for Red October.
Oh, okay. Joe Banks, who after being told he is dying of a rare disease, accepts a financial offer to travel to a South Pacific island and throw himself into a volcano on behalf of the superstitious natives. Along the way, he meets and falls in love with Patricia Ryan, the woman tasked with taking him there. Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got 1990 written all over it.
Budget of $25 million. Box office of $39.4 million.
Well, there you go.
Wow, I think we were able to cover Joe versus the Volcano for just as long as French.
Yeah.
Yeah, so bottom third. Courtney Gibbs didn't really do too much after this. So,
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the perks that comes from winning one of those contests is being asked to do roles like this.
Yeah. And for being able to do it for a quick walk-on, walk-off, and then get handed a check that will most likely bounce by then, by the time you get to the bank.
Yeah, it turns out...
The
Deke guy, what's his name?
Andy?
Andy Hayward didn't sign the check.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to get to.
Oh, but yeah. Bottom third. Absolutely hate it. There have been much worse, but this is like at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. And again, not for anything that it does, Just because it doesn't do anything.
When a good episode does nothing, that's evil in itself.
Oh, very good.
Oh. But yeah, should we get into Koopatraz?
In 1 second, don't hit the button.
Can I hit this button?
Sure.
Stop recording.
Okay, the show that had Dean Cain in that episode, that was A Different World.
Ah.
Not Another World. Okay, let's get into the cartoon. Hooked on the Brothers again. Let's do it.
I'm pretty sure that I'm running out of steam on this.
Yeah, well, understandable.
Ah, good news. It's Night Court.
Do.
Or Night Court 2.
You know, I heard that Night Court revival wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I mean, I watched parts of it. I watched the parts where
Brent Spiner came back?
I was gonna say, because the judge was played by Bernadette from Big Bang Theory. Occasionally the other Big Bang Theory actors were in, so.
Oh, okay.
And they played off of that, but.
That was a neat idea.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, without Harry Anderson, it's tricky.
Yeah.
He was so good. Anyway, so we're not talking about that. We're talking about
Night Court.
Yeah. So, I don't remember what the joke was for the plumber's log for, like, the,
yeah, they've been arrested under phony charges.
Yeah. But sometimes there's according to this, it's the only episode where you hear plumber's log more than once, which we did bring up.
Yes.
It's the only one where Koopa has more than one alter ego. Anyway, yeah. The Mario Brothers, Toad, and the Princess are being led in chains into the courthouse, presided by His Honor, the Dishonorable Judge Koopa.
Yes.
With Mouser as the bailiff and a jury composed of, what was it? There was a Phantom Mask, which I think might be the only time it shows up. A Shy Guy.
With the beak.
Oh, Birdo?
Yeah.
That is not a beak. Whatever that is. But that, yeah, Birdo and there was one other one. Well, whatever. And then the Goombas are the prison guards and the other guards.
Yeah.
And yeah, first we get Judge Koopa. He comes out in a judge robes. And it's like a British Commonwealth judge magistrate with the curly wig.
Yes.
Which is always good.
Yeah. And he's making a joke about let's get this phony court case on the road.
Yeah. The bailiff Mouser, please read out the list of charges we just came up with.
Yes.
And
please note, and after asking how they plead, they all say not guilty. Bailiff Bowser, please note that they've all admitted to all the crimes that we just noted. And one of the crimes was not eating their pasta.
Yeah, which definitely is not something they would not do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and disturbing the Koopa. And there was another one. But yeah, the point is they're getting locked in Koopatraz prison. And
when asked the jury on how they find the defendants, the jury starts, going back and forth.
Yeah,
find them guilty or I feed you to this piranha plant.
Yeah, and he holds up a piranha plant in a little plant pot that he had on his desk.
Yeah.
Desk. And then Mouser says, "Oh, they plead guilty or Koopaness or whatever he said." Yeah. And then Koopa starts going game show host, and he's like, "Bailiff Mouser, tell them what they've won." And it was sort of a way to exposit about Koopatraz prison.
Yeah. There's no way out. You're there for 500 years, but it's better than life because after a couple of centuries, you can apply for parole.
Yeah, well, after the black and white film strip they show about Koopatraz prison. Oh no, before that, they bring out the scales of justice, which is a literal giant scale, like, you know, hanging twin scales, whatever.
Yeah.
And they put Mario on it, and apparently he weighs 500 pounds. He's like, wait, don't I even get to take off my shoes?
Yeah, those are 280 pounds each.
Yeah. But that's what nets him 500 years. And then, Bailiff Mouser's like, he says, oh, you get parole in a couple of centuries.
Yeah.
And,
They get shipped out to Koopatraz.
Yeah, it just, one of the slides shows the front door, and then that cuts to them walking to the front door. And, was it Toad who said, hey, at least we don't have to look at that, at King Koopa again.
Oh, yeah, the corrupt Judge Koopa.
Yeah. And then, immediately, Mouser's like, okay, quiet. Warden Koopa doesn't like his prisoners to talk.
Yeah.
And, the door opens. There's Koopa now wearing a warden uniform, and he's like,
I had so much fun being your corrupt judge.
That you wanted to be your mean warden? Or?
No, it wasn't mean. It was...
It wasn't alliterative. It wasn't,
No.
like, wicked. Yeah, and the place is surrounded by trouters. You know, it's Alcatraz. It's on an island. Yeah, he had so much fun being their crooked judge, he decided to become their cruel warden.
Yes.
So they're led to their cells. The princess gets her own. And then we meet an old man, Mushroom, who's been in there apparently for over 50 years.
Or 39.
Yeah. The number does change. But, so does that mean it was a previous prison before it became Koopatraz?
Maybe?
Or is this in Koopa's kingdom? I think it is.
Maybe.
There's a few context clues we'll get to. But,
yeah, he's scratching the tally mark. And I want to pull something out on this. The tally marks are going the wrong way.
Yes.
He's doing it instead of vertical lines horizontally across. He's doing horizontal lines up and down.
Yeah. Yeah, take your standard tally mark and turn it 90 degrees, and that's what he's doing. It's wrong.
Did he get bored and go, nope, redoing?
You know, that's probably it. Every 20 years, they like to change it up.
Yeah.
But anyway, the Mario Brothers and Toad get chucked in with this guy, and I'm going to check the sheet again just so I don't get the details wrong, but basically...
He asked whether or not Toad is from the Toad family of this one village.
Yeah, Mario first introduces himself to Gramps, and then Luigi, and then Toad. Upon hearing Toad's name, Gramps asks if he's related to the Fungusville Toads, and Toad responds positively, saying that his father was the top toadstool.
Yeah, Moldy Toad.
Yeah. Gramps asks if that means he's Moldy's son. Toad agrees, and turns out Gramps is his grandfather. And they hug each other, and they're crying. And Mario's crying, too.
Mario's crying because he's realizing that if they don't get out of there, by the time that they get out, Toad is gonna look like his grandpa.
Yeah, a fate worse than death.
Yeah. I will mention this now, so I don't forget. We don't know why Grandpa Toad is in there.
No, we don't.
I would like to believe...
Excuse me.
Toadicide.
Could be.
He killed his former business partner in a fit of rage.
Let's just say Toad's dad's name didn't used to be Moldy.
Yeah. It used to be Molder.
So, we cut to what is the eating area of a prison? Yeah, I almost said the mess hall.
I think it is the mess hall.
I guess.
The gruel station.
Yeah. Anyway, they're there to eat. Now, besides the main characters, Gramps is the only other prisoner. There doesn't seem to be any other prisoners in the entirety of Koopatraz. And they're there to eat, and they've each got what looks like a full loaf of bread.
Yes.
And a tin cup full of some, which is kind of just drawn to look like generic, like green beans or whatever.
Yeah.
Mario asks what it is. Gramps says he calls it Koopa Surprise because it both looks and smells like King Koopa.
Yes.
And Mario he knows he can't survive eating this for 500 years, so...
He makes a plan to escape using the forks that he calls spoons.
Yeah. Yeah, they're holding forks.
And he's like, we can dig out with these spoons.
Or I think he says, we can tunnel out with these. And then Gramps says, oh, but they count up all the spoons before they let us out. So Mario decides they need a distraction, gets on the table and complains about the food.
This is the second Goomba food fight that we've had.
Yeah, although the Goombas don't throw back. They're just helpless victims.
Yeah.
Well, outside of being prison guards. Yeah, it's they start a food fight, which doesn't last long because there's only 5 people in the room eating.
Yes. The Goombas all have batons, but it's kind of sticking over their head, so it kind of looks racist. I found that it looked like North American head feathers.
They just look like a nightstick stuck in a headband to me. I don't think either that or they wear their belts really high.
Yeah, around their head and neck. I don't know, it was just a little off for me.
Come on, it didn't look anything like Pronto.
No.
I feel like there's another way it could have been done, but I don't know what it is. But anyway, yeah, the Goombas... That's so that the Goombas just have to lean forward to bean you with the nightstick.
Yeah.
And I mean, we already know they can drive motorcycles with their feet.
Yes.
And only their feet. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, so, but yeah, the Goomba gets hit by a can of the tin cup full of green stuff. Mario stuffs cutlery in his overalls.
Same with everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
And Koopa comes in.
Yeah. Says if they don't like the food, then they can just not get
eat.
fed. Yeah.
For how long? For 20 years while I'm raiding the princess's lands.
Yeah, which is another one of my... That's my context clue. I think this is taking place in Koopa's own territory, just like DU Princess Toadstool.
Yes.
He's heading back out to go and pillage the Mushroom Kingdom. Well, everyone who ever stops him is already here in prison.
Yeah, except for Mayor Fettuccine.
Yeah, he put up a fight.
Salvador Drenado.
No, he's back in Brooklyn.
The Brooklyn NYPD.
They're also back in Brooklyn.
Rick and Morty.
They wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole.
Time Cop 2.
Anyway, so back in their cell, Mario's like, I can't survive here without dinner for 20 years or 10 years.
I'll be a goner.
Yeah. So they start digging and they lift up, I guess, a tile.
And it's
a
purple?
Square stone. Yeah, it's a purplish, bluish, grayish purple. Purple's the best, like a light violet. Oh, dogs are barking. Anyway,
roof.
They lift this up and start digging in the dirt underneath it, but it falls on Luigi's foot, but it's yellow in the shot where it falls on Luigi's foot. And then when it lands back on the ground, it's purple again. And yeah, they start digging.
Now they do this all in one night.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's cartoon logic.
And they're fast. We've seen them dig really fast before.
Yeah.
Well, that was with a jackhammer. But even so. Similar situation otherwise.
Mm-hmm. But they have to be quiet while digging.
Yeah, because there's
a single sleeping Goomba keeping guard.
Yeah, sitting on one of those little squat 3-legged benches that prison guards sit on in movies.
Yeah.
Old movies.
And he quickly checks on the Mario Brothers Toad and Grandpa Toad, father of Moldy.
Yeah.
Did he get a name? I think it was just Gramps.
Just Gramps, that's what they called him. And yeah, they the Goomba does wake up, comes over, and sees them all playing cards over a tablecloth that's covering the hole.
Yeah, there's no table in the room, so the Goomba's like, well, I'm not going to investigate further.
Yeah.
I got naps to get to.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's it.
Yeah. 4 and a table.
And so they hop back in the tunnel and really start digging. And the sequence falls apart a bit because the phony rock and stuff that's put in front of the background cell of the already dug tunnel is not lining up properly.
No.
And you can see bits of the tunnel around the upper edge of it. And they start digging upwards when Moldy tells them, by his reckoning, they ought to be right outside the front door.
Yeah. And by right outside of the front door, he means into the warden's office.
Yeah, where Koopa's having a nap.
Yeah.
He's like, I better be having a bad dream, plumber, or you're in deep fettuccine.
Yeah.
So now the Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Gramps are all in solitary.
Yes.
Excuse me again.
I think after this, we're going to bed.
But they're also been sentenced to hard labor, so they're out just busting rocks with pickaxes.
And
Good thing they don't turn those on the one Goomba with a nightstick.
yeah.
Although it turns out there's a lot more guards than it looks like, as we see near the end of this sequence we're about to describe. Basically, they decide, okay, they gotta get out of here tonight.
So there is, after the pickaxe, they are doing the laundry duty.
Yeah, that's right.
Where Mercer asks, are you done doing the laundry? No, we ran out of soap. Then go grab some more. And Mario pockets a brick of soap.
Yeah. I thought it was a box of laundry detergent at first.
Yeah.
But no, it's a big old bar of soap. It's a good thing they never frisk Mario's overalls between these things. And that they let them wear their own clothes instead of putting them in prison jumpsuits.
Yep. It was pre 9/11. It was a different world.
Yeah. But apparently the soap isn't the only thing Mario has pocketed, because when he gets back to his cell, we're shown he's carved a bomb out of soap.
With a knife.
With a knife. Where did he get the knife? And then he paints it black with shoe polish. Where did he get the shoe polish?
Mandatory prison shoe shine kit.
I guess. Even though, it's not like it's the guards and wardens' shoes, I suppose.
Yeah. I will mention this. Really good job doing multiple tones and multiple colors with only black shoe polish.
Yeah, it's amazing how it looks just like the animation model of a bomb by the time he's done with it. Although I think they were smart. They didn't color in the gloves or feet.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
just
the
the
eyes
gloves.
were red.
Yeah, that's tricky. There's not much red shoe polish these days.
No. It was a different time.
Yeah. So Mario starts calling to the guard that there's a big scary spider in his cell and that he won't let the guard sleep until he comes in and takes care of it.
And then he holds the guard hostage with a fake bomb.
Mm-hmm. He tells him to give him the keys and then locks him in.
Then he frees Luigi, Toad, Gramps. Then goes frees the princess and is hiding and ducking underneath the searchlights.
Until that inevitably doesn't work. The searchlights always seem to get people.
Yeah.
And they're being over the horizon, like a gate opens, and Koopa and a whole bunch more guards start rushing towards him.
And tries to use the bomb again, but it starts raining, and
Yeah,
the bomb starts bubbling over.
Yeah. So he just throws it, and let's see. They do.
Koopa throws an actual bomb.
Oh, they run to a storm drain grate.
Yes.
They use their pilfered forks to lift it up, and they all jump down it.
Yeah.
And beneath the island, where a whole bunch of these sewer pipes and stuff intersect, is also a giant drain plug.
Yeah.
For some reason. Yeah, I know.
Well,
And
they pull
now
it out.
You got me doing it. Don't say anything. Otherwise, I can't cut out this part. Oh, shit.
We
Okay.
will be back in 6 to 8 hours to finish this episode.
So yeah, they pull that plug, and the cavern they're in starts filling with water.
Okay, now my wife's home.
Yeah. You ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Start back at they pulled the plug.
They pulled the plug.
Yeah, and the cavern they're in starts filling with water. And then do they follow another one of those pipes to where the boats are docked? It leads them outside, or do they go down the hole they pulled the plug from?
I think they went down the hole they went pulled the plug from.
I think so too. And
we could be wrong, so...
Yeah. But they come out at the docks anyway. So I'm going to check the hell with it. Okay, here we go. Warden Koopa orders his guards to chase after the Mario's group, who take refuge in a storm drain. The drain deposits them in an underground chamber with a large drain stopper. The group proceeds to pull out the plug, which causes the chamber to start flooding. They escape by swimming out through another drain pipe and surface next to a rowboat outside Koopatraz. So there you go. So they didn't go down in it. And then once they're in the boat, they can see a geyser shooting up from the prison. Koopa throws up a bomb at them, but only blows up the dock and unties the boat for them.
Yep. What a good guy, Koopa.
Yeah, they all wave goodbye as they start sailing away, and Koopatraz starts singing. Koopatraz
starts singing.
Yeah. The island begins to sink.
Well, singing.
Yeah. So, yeah, Koopatraz is sinking. For some reason, the island is just sinking. And I can't think of it right now. But there's a cartoon I saw, I'm sure, where someone pulled a drain pipe on like a little desert island and the whole thing sank. It's like one of those two cartoon characters stuck on an island trying to eat each other kind of things, I think. If it comes to me, I'll add it in.
You know what? I think I know what it is, and it is... If it's what I'm thinking of, it was a screensaver back in, like, the 90s.
Could be.
And it was a guy stuck on a deserted island, trying to get off. I remember this very vividly, because when my father was working for the county, or the MD at the time...
He was a lineman for the county?
No, I don't know. I think he did accounting for them or something. Something that sounds less interesting than it was. But every once in a while, in the evening, I'd go to his office, where he would be doing some extra work, like physical paperwork, and just sit my brother and I in front of the computer and tell us not to touch the mouse, and watch this island screensaver.
Oh, yeah. Is it the island screensaver they were making a homaging in that Homestar Runner island screensaver?
I think so. And, like, it had things like, if the guy would shake the tree and a coconut would fall on top of him and hit his head.
Right.
I think there was one where he was digging in the sand and found a plug and pulled the plug and it...
Okay.
And there was another one where he got rescued off the island by a party ship and then got dropped back on the island, drunk off his mind.
Okay. Well, this just went on.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the island sinks. Bowser and Mouser are...
Who?
King Koopa and Mouser, thank you, are they're on the tallest tower of Koopatraz, but still sinking. And Mario says Koopatraz is no more, and Gramps will never have to go back. Gramps is wondering how to thank them. Mario says he can buy them dinner.
And he hands them bread and water.
Yeah. And Mario just gestures like a half shrug to the camera. Not even a real joke.
And we go back to another not a real joke.
Yeah. Luigi speaking French.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been a good gimmick. We should do this whole episode in French.
Yeah. Bonjour, merci bucket.
Yeah.
Je ne sais pas. Je ne sais pas. Jean.
Yeah. Je m'appelle Jean.
Je m'appelle
Yeah.
Joseph.
Sont des mots qui vont très bien ensemble. Or however that goes from that Beatles song. Michel, my belle, sont des mots qui vont très bien ensemble. These are words that go together well. Anyhow, that was Escape from Koopatraz. It wasn't very good, and unfortunately, there'll be more of it yet.
Yes.
Better than the live action.
That's not hard.
No.
We could have turned off the TV and it would have been better than the live action.
Yeah, we could have just imagined it.
Yeah.
We probably would have done just as well.
Not great, I will say this. I don't think it was a great episode.
No, and with the live action segment, it was just kind of boring.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. We've seen so many escapes from Koopa dungeons before that had better hooks and better jokes.
I think I even said in this episode, I feel like I've watched this done before, but better.
Yeah.
With this show.
This didn't have Mario being waterboarded and Luigi being sensually tickled.
Yeah. And it didn't have Battletoad Koopa Troopa. What was that supposed to be? The
weird Super Troopas?
Yeah, the super
that's
buff.
Right. The one who almost certainly was killed by those weights.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Which one was that? Was that Mario and Joliet?
I think so.
Yeah. And honestly, even though it would have been more work and taken time, it should have been a prison full of toads.
Yes.
And it should have been like a prison riot escape thing.
Yeah.
Still very, 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 very sanitized for kids. But, you can't just have 4 characters locked in a giant prison.
5.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
The princess wasn't really in this episode.
No, Gramps had more lines than she did. She had the lines during the trial.
Oh.
Which, I'm surprised you didn't like it. Our lights are blinking.
I'm think surprised that means we need to charge it soon.
Probably. But considering that's just like a scene from Mario Sunshine, your favorite Mario game.
Yeah, a scene that lasts 32 seconds.
Yeah, and still outstays its welcome.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Sunshine one.
So am I.
The cutscenes in Sunshine are not one of its strengths.
No.
I don't dislike Sunshine. I just rank it at the bottom of the 3D Marios personally. I think the Flood is a great mechanic and a good gimmick. But then you play those levels that are just 3D Mario, and it's like, oh, this is good stuff. The one with the ba 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 da, you know, the vocal scatty renditions of the Mario theme.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You know the one.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Escape from Koopatraz. It's hard to have strong opinions about it. It was just another one.
Exactly.
So, now, the cover songs that Aaron and I were thinking of dropping in, we kind of skipped straight to the end. I asked him, okay, which one of us is doing Jailhouse Rock and which one of us is doing Folsom Prison Blues? And then he grimaced in a way that told me he wanted to do Folsom Prison Blues.
Oh.
So unless you have something else, where would you put Folsom Prison Blues?
I'm gonna say I would put it in the workhouse.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, and when they were doing the pickaxing, they were doing a call and response.
Oh, yeah, a little bit of that...
I don't know, but I've been told. But not that. But
yeah,
like,
not that. I know the kind you mean. You know, so I've been working all day. I've been working all day. That kind of thing. Yeah, see if that's on the cheat sheet. Yeah, no, he just says he leads a military chant about Warden Koopa.
Koopa's got us breaking stones. We just like to break stones. Koopa's got us working hard. Oh, we hate that part.
So, yeah, during the work stuff, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I completely agree. I just thought of a different one besides, because Jailhouse Rock, there's no real place to put it except maybe during the escape.
Yeah.
Midnight Special.
Okay. Now.
So that's about in prison. The Johnny Rivers version specifically. Or a cover of the Johnny Rivers version.
For those who don't know, the songs we're referring to, we'll do a bit of the lyrics. Dramatic reading.
Okay, I guess it should be.
I hear the train a-coming. It's rolling round the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. And time keeps dragging on. But the train keeps a-rolling on down to San Anton.
Tone.
San Anton.
Sad Antoine.
When I was a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy and don't ever play with guns. And that's where I'd end it.
Yeah. Good, we're on the same lines about that. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Midnight Special. If you're ever in Houston, well, you better walk right. You better not gamble, boy. I say you better not fight. Oh, the sheriff will grab you. The boys will pull you down. And then before you know it, you're prison bound. So let the Midnight Special shine a light on me. Let the Midnight Special shine its ever-loving light on me. Midnight Special is a train. It would go by and the light would shine in the windows. And that's how they knew a full day had passed.
Oh.
I think. Something like that.
Just dropping this in here to make a note of the fact that both our prison songs had trains in them, and neither of us realized it.
So yeah, that was a better prison song than Jailhouse Rock, just by virtue of not being Jailhouse Rock, which I like.
But it's a bit too upbeat.
For this, yeah. Now, had there been a full prison riot, Jailhouse Rock?
Yes. But you need 6 people for a riot.
You do. Even a quiet one. Okay, so the cast. We got Lou Albano as Mario, Danny Wells as Luigi,
And
it
Gramps.
pasted. And Grandpa Toad. That's why I copied over. I asked Aaron, okay, you think it's John Stalker or Danny Wells? He guessed John Stalker.
No, I did not.
You just didn't guess at all.
No, I guessed Jeannie Elias.
Oh, that's what it was. I guessed that it would be John Stalker. I've been wrong about that lately. I don't know why all of it... Sorry.
Maybe they're wrong and you're right.
Maybe that's it. It just seems funny. All of a sudden, they've been giving Danny Wells these side character parts right as the show's about to end. Yeah. Jeannie Elias as Princess Toadstool. John Stalker as Toad, Mouser, and the Goombas. And Harvey Atkin as Judge Koopa and Warden Koopa.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I think they're brothers.
I think they're sisters.
Could be. All right, the writer. Returning writer. First time in a while we've seen him. Phil Harnage. Or Harnage. Still don't know because we never looked.
Phil's Carnage.
Yeah. Previously wrote Butch Mario and the...
Wild Wild West.
Wild Wild what? Previously wrote Butch Mario and the Luigi Kid, Cold Spells, Toad Warriors, Count Coopula, Kiss and Tell, The Pied Koopa, Koopenstein, and this one. And he's got one more super show left.
This is his worst one.
Yeah. Of that list, easily.
Yeah.
Even The Pied Koopa was better than this.
Yeah.
Now that was a prison break.
Even Cold Spells was better than this.
Yes. Yes, emphatically yes.
Phil Harnage, you've done some okay stuff. This, no.
Yeah, he ran out of steam.
Go sit in the corner and think about what you did.
Yeah, we'll see you for Star Koopa. All right, lore or filler? Lore.
Go on.
I think, in the way that Do You Princess Take This Toadstool, not as much, because that had, like, actual stuff from the Mario manuals and stuff, but I think this is more in line of he's getting the heroes out of the way, he's going to conquer the Mushroom Kingdom. There's no, outside of the courthouse stuff, which any villain would do, there's no costumes and gimmicks and fairy tales, except for the very concept of a prison on an island.
Where those have existed since men have found ways to get to islands.
Yeah, since they got to Australia and England. And yeah, it's just, it's light, but in terms of, it's not completely disconnected from, quote unquote, the central arc.
Now.
That doesn't mean it's good.
Exactly. I was about to say, just because it's lore doesn't mean that it holds up or it's necessary to watch.
No, but it does keep it from being the trash.
Yeah.
It's
barely.
It's part of the story.
Yeah.
It's not the best part of the story. Oh, I'm sorry. The story. The nozzle.
It's something where it does add in a way, but at the same time, it's not entertaining enough for what it does add.
No.
And it doesn't add enough to get away with being as dull as it was.
That's just it. It's another one. Not a lot happened. Like, stuff happened, but, I personally give the show a lot of shit for the parodies and everything, but at least that's a hook.
Yeah.
They're in a prison. They do some prison break stuff. It's kind of vaguely amusing sometimes. Luigi dropping that block on his foot is kind of funny because they're trying to be quiet. Or making a bomb out of soap instead of a fake gun or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I think that isn't like an old... I don't even know if it's real, but it's an old bit where they carved the gun out of shoe polish and paint, or out of soap, and they carved it out of shoe polish
and painted it with soap.
Yeah, I want one of those. I can't do a strong bad voice, so I'm already drying out.
A glowy box! A glowy box! A glowy box?
Are you sure that's what you get for your tattoo? It's possible! I'd want mine to look like a prison tattoo that you carved out yourself with a spoon and some soap.
Anyway, yeah, so it is lore. Doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah.
And that's a great segue into ratings. This is like a 4 for me.
A 4 what?
4 guns made out of soap.
Oh.
Or 4 bombs carved from shoe polish.
Meanwhile, originally I was gonna give it a 3 soapy bombs.
That's good.
But now I have to come up with something else because you took that from me.
No, technically mine's made out of shoe polish.
3
French horns.
missing inmates, because there were a lot of missing inmates there.
Yeah.
No one's ever escaped alive. We don't know where everyone is, but they haven't escaped.
That's right. Mouser does say nobody's ever escaped. Nobody's ever left alive.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's a lot of empty cells.
Yeah.
I wonder if the power flickers once in a while at this prison. Oh, all right.
What you're about to hear is the first half of an extended mailbag that we recorded at the beginning of our last recording session. It ran too long to go in one episode, but it's not standalone episode material like that one we did with Cole. So I'm splitting it between this episode and the next one. And also, apologies for just how loopy and tired we were. It was the first thing we recorded, and it was a bad idea because we weren't really awake. And also, Aaron was sick, and my anti-allergy pills weren't working very well, so I also apologize for how stuffy and overall moist we sound. Anyway, enjoy the comments and our first email.
It's letter time. Hey, we're back again with another mailbag because we've got a lot of catching up to do. And, as you probably have already heard by now, in fact, you've definitely heard by now, we had to put up a best of clip show compilation filler episode because we ran out.
And one of the hosts was too busy to jump on a call and record a mailbag.
It happens. Plus, we really should have just taken a holiday break and kept those last 2 episodes we had in the can for after.
Especially when we went on a holiday.
Yeah. So, well, we'll know for next time.
Yeah.
All right, but let's get into some comments.
All right. From Lenola Cola.
On.
Big Bad Wolf, Big Sexy Voice.
So the short.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm doing this in whatever order I feel fit.
Yeah, I made the mistake of sending them all at once, and so they're kind of...
Yeah. The voice reminds me of the voice of Cats/Freaky Fred from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
That's when my tired eyes beheld a doggy dog. Like dog he spelled. D-O-G is what he spelled, and that's how I spell naughty.
Yeah, I didn't watch a lot of Courage, but I think I remember that one. Did you watch much Courage the Cowardly Dog?
I might have. I feel like I've watched enough of it on Teletoon, but enough where it was I didn't care enough for it.
Yeah, that one, it didn't grab me. I know some people, it's one of their favorite CN shows of all time, and I just never quite cared for it.
No.
I'd rather have watched Sheep in the Big City.
Captain Star.
That wasn't a Cartoon Network original that aired on Teletoon. That's a Cosgrove Hall original that aired on Teletoon. And we should have been in bed. I'm glad I wasn't. It wasn't particularly adult. They just knew it wouldn't catch kids' attention. Kids can't handle Richard E. Grant.
Except for John. John could.
Mm-hmm. And did.
Yes.
Oh, for on the off chance that the Venn diagram has an overlap, anyone who's listening who hasn't, higher quality versions, like master tape versions of the Captain Star episodes are on YouTube now. They got uploaded by a guy who got the official master recordings. So it's not on DVD, but it's in the highest quality you're going to get, officially. All the old recordings had the Teletoon logo in the corner.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
This is the story of Captain Star, the greatest hero any world has ever known. Captain Star journeyed the universe in his ship, the Boiling Hell. His orders, to discover new worlds, name them after himself, and then sell them things. One day, the Boiling Hell arrived at the ragged edge of the universe, where Captain Star and his crew, Navigator Black, Atomic Engine Stoker Limbs Jones, and First Officer Scarlet, waited for orders from Mission Control. And waited. And waited. And waited.
Or Space. It also aired on Space, which is our equivalent of the Sci-Fi Channel. Or it was. Now it's CTV Sci-Fi.
You know?
The best channel there is for Castle reruns. That's science fiction, right?
I liked Space Channel when it did Tank Police, the anime.
Oh, yeah, they did do that. Pretty sure I saw Akira on Space Channel.
There were so many good animes that were on Space Channel, like that one with the old guy in the bed.
Oh, which one was that again?
The one with the old guy in the bed, where we keep on finding it out,
yeah,
and we keep on forgetting the name.
Yeah, and I'm going to leave it up to you. If you want to find it now, go ahead. If you want to just text it to me later and I'll drop it in, also go ahead. Either way is fine by me.
That is a good question. I'm checking right now. It's Rosian Z.
Okay.
Or Z, if you're American.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, because, you know, it all runs together. What other anime specifically did I see on Space?
Probably one of the Gundam movies.
Probably.
I was a lot more into Gundam than John was when we were kids.
Yeah, I did watch a lot of Seed, the first Seed, on when it was on Bionics, but I was watching all the shows that were on Bionics, even the bad ones like Witch Hunter Robin.
Yeah. And Gundam Seed.
Yeah. And the Gundam Seed sequel show that really sucked.
I was always Wing. Gundam Wing.
Yeah, that's the... Oh, didn't YTV air the Gundam Wing movie uncensored?
Yes.
Yeah, because, you know, rightly so, most people remember Inuyasha as being the cornerstone of the Bionics block, because it's what broke it open, but it started with Gundam Wing and Seed, but reruns of Wing.
The other one that I remember on Space was Blue Submarine number 6.
Yeah, and anytime you mention the old guy in the bed, I immediately ask you if it's Blue Submarine number 6, and it isn't. Gesundheit.
Sorry, John and I got back from Disney about a month ago, and I still have my cough from Tiana's Bayou Mountain.
Yeah, what is it? Tiana's Bayou Adventure?
I want to say it's Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Yeah, the former Splash Mountain. It was a good time. Probably shouldn't have gone on it at like 10 p.m.
Yeah, and probably should have...
Because even for a pair of Canadians like us, it was kind of chilly.
Well, it wasn't chilly, just chilly when you're wet.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And I got soaked.
I'm sure we had another comment.
No.
Okay, you want to talk about our Disney trip for 2 hours?
If you don't mind, I would actually really appreciate that.
I should warn you that this ride is gonna... If you got a fear of heights, maybe you should wait on the ground.
Yeah. Oh. Still top 5 Disney rides.
Mm-hmm. The other 4 are all Star Wars.
Yeah. And then on the short, or on Live from the Tin Can, we have...
Which is the pilot episode.
Yes.
First part.
We have a new listener. And a little bit of a shout out to the Super Mario Brothers Super Show Reddit.
Yeah, the fan club Reddit?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a guy on there who we've been chatting with, and he left a comment.
Yeah, so Sideways 8 Music. This is the peakest podcast to ever peak.
Well, isn't that nice?
Yes.
I wonder if he listened to the episode before he said that. Either way, we appreciate the support.
Yes. And then on Now for a Peppa Pig app, episode 56, could you imagine a Peppa Pig amiibo? No. I've seen enough of the playset and toys.
Buy all our playsets and toys!
Yeah, over and over again. Although, honestly, just one of those Peppa Pig figures stuck on an amiibo base is what it would look like. I actually did reply back with the Super Show account, as I still call it, saying only if it unlocks a Mii Racer outfit in Mario Kart 8.
And it doesn't.
And it doesn't.
It does give you a couple extra item drops in Breath of the Wild, though. Mostly just meat.
It gives you the minivan armor.
Oh. And then 85 Disco Coals on...
Anachronistic swimsuits?
Yes. Asks whether it's being featured on Sprite Illustrated.
Sprites.
Sprites.
The joke is that he says Sprites Illustrated instead of Sports Illustrated, which is what I said.
Oh.
It was funny, Cole. Aaron ruined it, not me. We stand here in my achievement, not yours.
You sure about that?
Reasonably.
Oh. Now let's take a look. I took the screenshots and then all of a sudden they're all gone.
Damn, son.
Oh.
Oh, from the Spotify?
So Spotify, for episode 53, Meaner, Cleaner, and Greener, Aaron Shanahan, whoever that is, and the Travel Plan Man said someone should really divide these two from the basement. It might help with the editing.
I don't remember the context for that.
A basement divided.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sometimes Aaron has to explain the joke to me.
See, John, we sit here in my accomplishments.
No, we sit here in your basement accomplishing.
Someone really should divide us from this.
Yeah, well, we're off to a good start.
And then Cole, our good friend Cole, animated video game cartoon podcast, favorite video game system you own and best game for those systems. For him, it is NES Mario 3, N64 Aiden Chronicles, The First Mage, I will agree.
I never tried that.
GameCube 007 Nightfire.
That's a good one.
Wii U Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Or Wii.
I was going to say.
And then PC Fallout VR. Fallout 4 VR. Best multiplayer game, Smash Melee. Melee.
I'm not sure I would put Skyward Sword as my favorite on the Wii. You know, I had a lot of Wii games. The Wii was the first console I really bought for myself when I just had money.
Yeah. Let's go over game systems we own.
Yeah, we don't have to go all of them, just like your top 3.
I was going to try to list them.
Oh, if you like.
I was going to let you go first, though.
Huh.
Without handhelds. I think that should be, though.
Okay, fair enough. Just a broad overview. Let's see. NES, yeah, Mario 3. No question. Also, a good runner-up for the NES. For Zapper games, love Hogan's Alley, love Bouncing the Tin Can.
God dang it. Stole mine.
Sorry. Twinbee? Aaron and I spent a glorious summer playing one of those mall kiosk NES Famicom on a chip things that come in an N64 controller. And that had a light gun. And so we were just playing all these year one Famicom titles.
Yeah.
And it was a good time.
It was.
Even if they controlled like crap. Let's see. Yeah, NES, Mario 3. Super Nintendo, Mario World, you know. N64. Ocarina of Time. You know, it's I know it's pretty obvious. I don't have too many out-of-pocket, like, left field things that are, like, my favorite of the system. PS1, The Legend of Dragoon, the RPG.
It's a good thing I have a PS2 and not a 1.
Yeah. I have a PS2, but that's more of a shelf thing. I haven't played too many of just PS2 games on it yet.
Titanic on DVD, disc 2.
Yeah. I think the first DVD I ever watched on a PS2 was we watched Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
The first DVD I ever watched was the Flintstones' Viva Rock Vegas.
The first DVD I watched was on the PS2, and it was Castaway. No, that was a double-decker VHS.
Castaway was a two-taper?
Yeah.
Huh. You know, there was those two-tape sets that every household had. You know, Braveheart and Titanic.
And Castaway.
And maybe The Godfather?
Yeah.
One of the Godfather movies is a two-taper. Or maybe it's a Godfather 1, Godfather 2 combo pack. I don't remember.
Okay, what it actually is that Godfather 1, Godfather 2, and Godfather 3 are all two-tapers. So that's what I was thinking of. And Castaway is on only one tape, so I don't know what the hell Aaron was thinking of.
You know, I've never watched The Godfather.
It's good.
And I've only watched part of The Godfather 2.
It's also good, but it's like a direct follow-up / prequel.
Is that why I was so confused?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it really got... in the 80s on TV, they did this thing where they played 1 and 2, but they cut it up as one long, like, mini-series. As like an episodic thing. So think of it as like a 10-episode Netflix show instead.
And you just binge it all in one sitting?
Yeah.
I
Well, then have I got the best way for you to do it? It's 2 VHS tapes in one box. Okay, but we were talking about video games?
Yes.
Okay, speedrun. Favorite Wii game? Now that's tricky. That's where we were
Wii
at.
Sports.
That's a good one. We played a lot of Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
Played a lot of Virtual Console. Mario Party 8.
Yeah.
Sure got a lot of use. But, I mean, Twilight Princess and Mario Galaxy, of course. I'm just trying to go fast here. Wii U, Mario Maker. Switch. Breath of the Wild, I put the most time into. Followed pretty closely by Pokemon Sword, which is a good time. The only Switch 2 game I own is Mario Kart, so I'll say that. And yeah, you said no handhelds. Oh, and Genesis, Sonic 2.
Okay. So I no longer have an NES. No longer have a Super Nintendo. I do have a Genesis somewhere. I don't know, Contra?
It doesn't necessarily need to be ones you own right now, just ones you played as a kid.
Nintendo, Contra, Super Nintendo, Super Contra.
That's Contra 3, the Alien Wars.
Okay, Contra 3.
Super Contra's on the NES. Believe it or not.
N64, Star Fox.
We got a cat on the table, and it's not the usual one.
Actually, either Star Fox or NBA Jam, depending on who I'm...
Oh, NBA Jam I love playing on the Genesis.
Yeah.
I had that one from D&E Video where they had like wood... what's the wood burning pen? They'd use that to like carve their name in it. That and my copy of Maximum Carnage.
Dreamcast, Crazy Taxi.
Oh, yeah.
PS2, Jack 3. It might be Jack 2. It's very, very close. I just feel so accomplished when I finish up Jack 3 because the story's done. and I don't have to return for another 6 months.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
that's how I feel when I beat Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Or Mario 64.
So that was PS2.
Yeah.
PS3. I'm gonna go with... Ooh, this is gonna be a hard one. I have one in my mind. Batman Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, you did play it on the PS3.
I also had it on the 360, which is also the answer for that.
Yeah, Arkham City would be my answer for 360.
Yeah.
Street Fighter 4.
Actually...
For 360 for me.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna change my choice on the 360 to Bayonetta.
Oh, yeah.
I had it because, I had both the 360 and the PS3, and I made the right choice when I picked up Bayonetta at launch and picked up for the 360, so I didn't have terrible graphics and way too long loading times between loading times. Xbox One, Red Dead Redemption 2. PS4, I'm gonna go with Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. You were way in on Horizon. I'm trying to think. For the brief time I owned a PS4 before I sold it...
Battlefront. Star Wars.
Yeah, I got that for half price. That was a lot of fun. Or I would say Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
Unlike you, I finished it because I found the vent.
Yeah. And I finished it.
You finished Arkham Knight?
Yeah.
I thought you didn't.
No.
You didn't finish your fight against the Arkham Knight because you didn't see that there was a grapple point where you could go to the other side of this wall.
I finished that, but I did not finish the Ubisoft one. Arkham Origins.
That was on 360 PS3.
I know, but that's the one that of the Arkham series I didn't finish.
I played Arkham Origins 2.5 times because halfway through my first round, my save file got corrupted after I fell through a floor in a Riddler room. Good old Arkham Origins.
Yeah. PS5. Up until a month ago, I would have said Horizon Forbidden West. But now it would have to be Baldur's Gate 3.
Cool.
PS5 VR is going to be any mini golf game.
And this is why you just didn't want to do top 5.
Exactly. And for PC, Minesweeper.
The game of life that I got from the front of that box of cereal.
There, I think we've covered almost all of that.
Yeah.
What
else did Cole say? His other comment on Spotify.
So 54 looked better, moved worse. Podcast The Animated Arcade. You've been warp zoned from the podcast studio into one of the Magic Kingdoms from the Super Mario Super show. What land did your co-host land in? How did you escape prosper once there? Any obvious locals missed by the plumbers? Professional wrestling land. A land where everyone is president. A land where Aaron gets his tires changed in time for winter. For
that
me,
one never existed.
For me, it's gotta be Star Trek Kingdom, where Spock is Duke and Riker is second in command of a catapult.
So what was he asking?
I think we can either go to a land that they've already been to, or create a land in the Super Mario Super Show universe.
That we didn't see.
Yes.
I feel like we should have saved this one for the end, but I don't think there are too many surprises left. We got Koopatraz, we got Star Wars. I know we got Indiana Jones coming. 2 more Zeldas, that only leaves 6. Anyway, let's see.
And we just listed 3 of them.
Yeah. I meant 6 of those 9.
Yeah.
Let's see. A pop culture / parody land that we think would be neat, and then we can go into those granular details. that I only kind of heard you say. Well, we're in oil country, so not that.
Ooh. I almost had one.
Yeah. Every staff meeting, I pitch the idea of reading these ahead of time so we actually have answers.
And each time we agree that we will do that. And each time we never do it.
No.
Fall of the Roman Empire land?
Oh, yeah, I feel like there's a Spartacus. I mean, Hercules.
I'm thinking of another... Oh. Fall of the Ottoman Empire.
Because they've done... Because in... what was the one where they did the Great Gladiator gig?
Yeah.
So
where they had the Great Gladiator gig.
That's Roman, and they got rid of Caesar. Let's see. Cole wants a Star Trek land with Spock and Riker for some reason.
I want a Star Trek Academy. I wonder if that's any good.
First 2 episodes seem to be garnering positive buzz.
Yeah, but that's what everyone said about Enterprise, and they were right.
Yeah, the first 2 episodes of Enterprise are pretty good.
Yeah.
Then you fast forward about 36, and you're pretty good again.
Yeah.
Let's see. We are going to trim some of this chatter.
Back to the Future.
A Back to the Future land?
Yes.
Isn't that just Sock Hop land?
I mean, or the Wild Wild West, or Fake Future.
We've done Wild Wild West 3 times.
And the gold is, and that well is still tainted.
Damn. Batman land.
Hell,
just a superhero land like Marvel's New York.
I would return to that land.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta read this question myself. It's not that you didn't deliver it well, but it was a little dense.
Yeah. It was... Hey, I was playing with that.
Why do you think I took it away? You are warp zoned from the podcast studio into one of the magic kingdoms from the Super Mario Super Show. What land did your co-host land in? Why does he want to know what land your co-host landed in?
Oh, what land you would land in?
No, he says, what land did your co-host land in?
Because how much of a dick are you going to be to me? Are you going to send me to the sushi Cyber Squad's lands?
Yeah. Oh, and then here where he says, any obvious locals, I'm sure he meant locales. Any obvious locales missed by the plumbers? Professional wrestling land, a land where everyone is president? Okay, so this is a 2-part question. First one, of the ones in the show, where would we send each other? And then the other person has to tell you how they'd escape/prosper.
I'd send you to Sayonara.
Pre or post Koopzilla?
During Koopzilla.
Oh, thanks.
You won't.
Well, I'll have to make sure I avoid any manholes.
But I'm sending you
those 2
to I'm sending you to the Kung Fu section.
Oh, the Kung Fu district.
Yeah.
There's Kung Fu is Us. That's on 3rd. There's Karate Your Chop here. That's on 3rd too. Okay. So I would prosper by... If I see anyone who looks like an angry Bruce Lee, I turn the other way.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna. I could be a building contractor and be the guy who keeps rebuilding the lab between shots. Now that's overtime.
You go in. It's like, I don't want to do this job. This is my quote: $2.85 million.
Fine, and I'm gonna send you to that little island off of from the Trojan Koopa.
I'm just going to enjoy a vacation there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean...
you might be ugly, but you float.
Koopa is only after the Mario Brothers. I am doing nothing to upset him. I'm just enjoying my time in the beach, and oh my god, I'm doing nothing. I'm the evil within.
Yeah. When good men do nothing, that is evil enough.
What if evil men do nothing? Is that good enough?
Yeah. Staying out of trouble, keeping your nose clean.
So, if I, a regular man, do nothing...
A regular, everyday, ordinary guy.
Yeah, just sit on my back and do nothing.
Sit on your back.
Yeah. I take my back off and I sit on it.
Okay.
No, I would... Depends whether or not Koopa is on the island or not.
I'm going to say they just sailed away with him on the Trojan Koopa. What are you going to do?
Oh, yeah. I'm just going to enjoy the island. He's left a castle.
Just like that guy in the first DVD you ever watched.
Yeah. He's left a castle, so I don't need to worry about any building for structures. It's pretty much an all-inclusive resort without the inclusions.
Yeah. And if there's one thing you hate, it's inclusivity.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the other thing was, is there a place that got missed by the plumbers, which, again, odds are pretty good we can pick something that won't be in the next 7 episodes of Mario that we have left.
Yeah. And we've limited it down to 4 episodes that we don't know what's going to be there.
So, I'm going to say Gotham Land. Just straight up Batman, Bat Mushroom. And the Mario Brothers both become Robins.
And I'm going to ask you a question, follow-up, to add on to it. Cover song for In That Land.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's got to be Trust by Prince.
Okay. And then I am going to choose, taking a look around the room.
Yeah, I got inspired by your Batman Returns poster, which we talked about in a previous mailbag.
Yeah. There have been times when the live-action brothers have dealt with Sergeant Slaughter, but there hasn't been a wrestling episode.
No.
So, the Titanic. The Titanic Land.
Titanic.
And for the cover song, to make it possible for during the time, because Titanic didn't come out at that time.
Yeah.
It would be Come Sail Away by the Styx.
The Styx.
Yeah, by the Styx.
Okay.
STICKX.
Oh. Ooh, left turn. Okay, fair enough. I think that covers everything that was in that paragraph, and we got a lot to get to.
Okay. Next one is from the YouTube short of Looked Better, Moved Worse.
Didn't we do that?
No, we did not. We did not do Don Shark.
Okay.
Live action censoring? Dang. If this was made nowadays, there would be a whole fandom dedicated to the wolf just because of his voice. Not even a need for a more crisp art style. And John responded, as the animated arcade, "It's never too late." Don's response, "Well, thanks to you posting this, it might just happen. Wouldn't be the first time people get thirsty for a retro character."
Did I comment back, be the change you want to see?
You did not.
I meant to.
Be the change you want to see.
Yeah. If you're hot for the Big Bad Wolf from the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, the only way you're ever going to see smut of him on the internet is if you either pay someone to do it or do it yourself.
Or pay someone to do it.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want that paper trail coming back, order a pizza that is $598.
Not at all suspicious.
Yeah. It's called Money Washing.
I've heard of it.
Oh.
I feel like there could be a catchier name for that. Yummy, yummy.
On the podcast episode 54, Linola Cola commented, "Looked better, moved worse, aka me, when I realized the training video I was watching for my job was both AI generated, acted, and animated."
It's getting worse.
And then on the same episode, Mike AZ4489, "Admiring the snowmobile in a cartoon makes this the most Canadian episode yet. Complimentary. In the US, we do have Tim Hortons coffee at the grocery store. Doesn't count, but neither does ours here now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have it at the grocery store too, but nobody buys it from there.
Most people don't even buy Tim Hortons anymore."
Oh, yeah. Most people.
Most people. I don't. And I'm most people. Poutine has made its way into some menus. Frankly, I can't believe we've missed out on it for so long. Yeah, it's insulting.
You know, to be fair, I feel like it wasn't as ingrained in Canadian culture until about 20 years ago.
I think you're right on that. And then the first couple of times I heard about it in the States, they used shredded cheese.
Yeah.
And that's the big thing, is you need to make sure it has cheese curds. I'm pretty sure that we've gone through this.
Yeah.
But cheese curds.
I've had terrible poutine from like a hockey rink concession stand. You want to be Canadian. And it's, freaking crinkle cut fries, gravy, and shredded marbled cheese.
And the gravy is like water, not thick and not...
Yeah.
It doesn't
it's not good enough.
If you pick up a fry and it's not the entire poutine coming up with it, you have a bad poutine.
Yeah, send it back.
Yeah. Where was I? At the very least, it's the kind of food that you should be able to find regularly in Wisconsin. There's a tavern. Don't know. I have no idea what a tavern is, but
I think that's a Star Wars guy.
Okay. Well, there's a Star Wars guy where I live that serves it as part of brunch, which includes eggs or the regular way for lunch.
Yeah, I've had a good breakfast poutine here and there.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. New York fries up here, which, we've talked about this before, is a Canadian... Did it turn out New York fries was Canadian?
Yes, almost every...
or it was everywhere
name...
but America.
Yeah.
Anyway, they have a bunch of different flavored poutines that are all pretty good. There's one with pulled pork.
Yes.
That one is excellent.
There's a place in Edmonton called La Poutine, and they do a whole bunch of really good poutines.
Gravy boat in the sky.
My favorite one that they have was a buffalo chicken poutine, but nothing will ever beat the poutine.
You almost said nothing will ever boot.
Nothing will ever boot the poutine that I had in Quebec. And
well, yeah, the birthplace.
So Quebec City, or just down from Old Town. And I am just pulling up the restaurant name so that if you go down, you can, or in Quebec, if you ever find yourself in Quebec, go to this place.
Specifically in Quebec City?
Quebec City, yes. Le Lapine Sauté. And go for the rabbit poutine.
I was going to say, is that Lupine?
Lapin.
Oh, okay.
So, the rabbit poutine uses a mustard gravy.
Oh, that would be good.
And it's very tender rabbit meat. Some of the best I have ever had.
Yeah, well, rabbit can be pretty hit or miss.
I don't think I had a single bad meal in Quebec. The weirdest thing, speaking of poutine, or Canadian food, Quebec has a weird thing where you will order a pizza and they will bring butter for your crust.
Huh. You know, I can dig that.
You're not sure why you can dig it.
Well, I never thought of it. I mean, if your crust isn't already greasy enough to have been buttered,
Yeah.
then you got a bad pizza.
There's no...
Now, of course, as the old saying goes, bad pizza is like bad sex. It's better than none.
Yeah. Or so I've heard.
Yeah, or so I have read.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Also, of course, the good old Montreal smoked meat.
Yes.
I only had that once. I've only been through Quebec once.
Oh, yeah.
And,
no, I need to go back to Quebec. I did not appreciate it as much as I should have the last time I was there. I did get bit by a spider that was partially venomous, but that could have happened in Alberta.
only one of its fangs was venomous.
Yeah. The other one was toxic.
Okay, we're getting silly. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Was that it for comments?
That was it for comments.
For some reason, my app was stopping early, so I'm glad you caught some of those previous ones.
It was on the YouTube ones.
Yeah, I was looking through the YouTube app.
Okay.
But sometimes it stops after a certain number of weeks.
Yeah.
Like, I was looking at, like, the notifications for the comments instead of going through and checking,
yeah.
I'm glad you're on top of this. All right, shall we move on to emails?
Let me just quickly send us one so that we have something to read.
Yeah, very good. Because we have, to pull back the curtain a bit more, not that it matters much, we're recording this between when the 2 days before the filler episode goes up, and all our other episodes are in the can. So we've got 4 emails from Dr. Derp. We can only read 3 because one is for an episode we haven't reviewed yet.
And we don't want to spoil it ourselves.
No.
We don't even know if we're going to record an episode after this. We will.
Well, we sure as hell better.
Yeah.
Okay, but first of the 3 emails is...
Is that Little Red Riding Princess no way to treat a queenie? Or who is it? No answer. Who is it? No answer. Who is it? No answer.
They're not saying anything. Oh, man, I hate it when I'm right. All right. Pleasant morrow, John and Aaron.
And pleasant evening to you as well.
Yes. You better have your bat wolf repellent on hand. We're going in. Thoughts on No Way to Treat a Queenie. I miss Queen Elizabeth. All right, I'm going to take that again. I miss Queen Elizabeth.
The second.
Yeah. Right off the bat, the Danny Wells-Lou Albano chemistry is on point, and the scenery gags are well placed. The energy fizzles out a bit after the tune, but it's nothing awful. It's actually one of the few times I found Professor Umbridge to be likable. Talk about magic. Thoughts on Little Red Riding Princess? Huh, they actually went to the trouble of making a new Big Bad Wolf character instead of just retrofitting Koopa. Kudos. Well, it's not that Koopa didn't try. I was expecting the worst from this premise, who wouldn't? But it really surprised me with how clever, funny, and even ominous it got.
I will agree with that. I did remember actually kind of enjoying some of the things with it.
Yeah, there was some genuine peril there.
Yeah.
It's amusing they already did Dracula, because this slightly pulls from the archetypical... Oh, instead of archetypal? Yeah. Dracula plot of something feels off the closer we get to the villain's lair. Credit also to the solid animation. Well, not on the TV we watched it on. Thanks a lot, Ed.
Yeah.
Koopa is surprisingly expressive. Uncharacteristically so. It's as if it was Long John Baldry's Robotnik wearing a King Koopa Fortnite skin. I hate that plumber. Even Toadstool benefits from more expressive animation. Yeah, it was, well, it's like we said, moved better. It just looked worse because of the TV.
I thought it moved better because of the TV, but it looked worse also because of the TV.
Well, it did a bit, but I think it was better than usual animation hampered by the TV. By Edward not taking off his motion smoothing. The Robotnik comparisons don't end with the facial expressions. It's hilarious that instead of kidnapping the grandma or locking her up or something like that, Koopa just sends her on a wild goose chase into town using his own snowmobile. Not only is this an excellent contrast with the big bad wolf, but it's oddly humanizing on Koopa's part. Plus, if the snowmobile was parked there, it probably would have made the princess notice it. It feels like that whole thing happened just before she arrived. Well, I guess the big bad wolf showed up just before she arrived. It feels like something Bowser would actually do in the RPGs.
I was about to say who, but nope, you're right.
Yeah. Come to think of it, the grandma character herself feels like something out of the RPGs too. There are only so many ways I can say how unexpectedly hilarious this is. I haven't had this much fun with a cartoon fairy tale since the last time somebody touched my spaghetti. Oh, yeah.
Somebody touch my spaghetti!
No, Jake Perlata, that's not the name of my sex tape. I don't think any episode so far has captured the rapid antics of the RPGs until now. I think that's a stretch, but I see where you're coming from. The only downside is that Mario and Luigi surprisingly have little to do here, but I'll take it anyway. Yeah, well, it's not little red and green riding plumbers.
3 plumbers and a baby.
Yeah, they had... Now it's the princess's turn.
Yeah.
Cover song of the week. The thing about sneaking in a cover song is that you need a good spot for it, and I think Koopa's Balloon Trip is the best spot. Unfortunately, the only song I can think of would be Floating by the Moody Blues. I swear I'm not exclusively targeting British and or prog bands. That's just what I default to. Hey, you'll get no arguments from me.
But for me, arguments.
Yeah, arguments all the time. Okay, either put your head up when you talk or move your mic just a shade lower. I can't believe he wrote that to you. It was so accurate. Unintentional foreshadowing? Oh, no. Favorite joke. I scrolled down while I was talking to you. There are a lot of great comedic bits here, but nothing for me tops Koopa knocking on grandmother's door like he's gonna steal her lucky autographed glow-in-the-dark snorkel. What was your tray table up? And your seat back in the full upright position.
Prime.
Yeah.
I will die on this hill even though I've been proven wrong.
You'll die because your tray table wasn't up.
No, my seat was in the up prime position, though.
Oh, there's a funny thing about Albuquerque. When he sings it in Canada, he actually swaps out the Sizzler for Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
We can confirm that because we heard that.
In Canada.
Yeah. Unintentional foreshadowing. As I alluded to earlier, we got a peek at what RPG Bowser is like there. Even RPG Peach. Also, I do have to bring up the pea balloon from Mario World. I think we mentioned that while we were watching it, but we didn't mention it during the episode when Koopa gets inflated.
Oh, yeah.
Because she sticks the snorkel, her air tank into the... Yeah. And it is like the pea balloon. 90 to date. Updated top 5. Yes, this is easily my third favorite Mario tune after Toad Warrior and Mario of the Apes. Sue me.
Expect a letter from my lawyer.
Yeah. Question of the week.
Sean, can I hire you as legal counsel?
Well, it's a fool who defends himself, so yes. Question of the week. I actually feel pretty proud for reawakening your sense of whimsy with last week's question, so this time I'm going to make things a little more open-ended. You've got free reign to party crash a fairy tale of your choosing like Koopa did. What you gonna do? Me? My endgame is simple. First I get the lamp, then I escape on a pre-owned flying carpet from the GameStop launch of Sonic and the Secret Rings, then I awaken the genie, and finally I look the genie straight in the eye and wish for a brand new 2026 Toyota Compact Cruiser. I will be the envy of all of Agrabah. Speaking of luxury, I hope you have some good Zora armor. We're going to need it when we visit Hyrule next week. See you then. Yeah, or in an anachronistic swimsuit. Okay, so, yeah, a fairy tale where you're like King Koopa, and you're you're just like cutting the fairy tale off and brute forcing your way into it.
So, taking a pickaxe, chipping my way into Snow White and the Seven Dwarves, and just chilling and enjoying my time there. Singing hi-ho.
Yeah, and whistle while you work.
Yeah.
Are those the same song, or are they different songs?
Yes.
Very good. Let's see. Yeah. You could just get in there and coast. So, yeah, like he swiped the lamp before anyone else. Koopa took the place of the big bad wolf. Let's see.
I'm just behind on my fairy tales because there's 3 blind mice. What am I going to do? Adopt 3 blind mice and be the parent? No.
That's what happens when they have to go for too many more seasons of Alvin and the Chipmunks. Well, we're renegotiating the Chipettes contract, so in the meantime, here's 3 blind mice. Okay, fairy tale. Also, I don't think 3 blind mice is a fairy tale, that's a song.
Nursery rhyme. I'm getting my nursery rhymes and fairy tales confused.
I see.
I should be better at this. When I worked, I used to listen to Myths and Legends all the time. A better podcast than this.
Yeah. That's a short list, you know.
I know.
Okay, fairy tale.
Myths and Legends. There's lore. There's...
Or filler. Okay, seriously though. Fairy tale that I could just use my outside context knowledge to game for my benefit.
Beauty and the Beast and just shake the Beast's hand.
Yeah.
Be his friend all along.
Beauty and the Beast and volunteer to open the door for him.
Yeah.
What the hell? How come that guy was answering his own door?
I don't know.
That's not my joke. I took that from Jim from the Pizza Party podcast. But it was a good joke.
Yeah.
Let's see. Fairy tale. Little Mermaid. I don't see myself being a winner in that situation.
I know I wouldn't be. So Aladdin is taken. If you listen really closely, you can hear the cat litter cleaning itself.
I hope that's what that is. Damn it, why are we so bad at this?
Okay. Let's list off some of the movies. Hamlet, is that a fairy tale?
No.
Oh. Lion King, is that a fairy tale?
That's Hamlet. So no. Lion King 2 is Romeo and Juliet, so that's no. Lion King 3 is Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead, so that's no.
Lion King Mufasa is Hamilton.
Oh yeah, so that's no. Let's see. Robin Hood.
And what?
Yeah, that's just it. He already picked the good one.
Yeah. You can't just steal the best one and leave us to wander. Hansel and Gretel. And I'll open up a candy shop.
Yeah, right next to it.
Yeah. No, don't go to that house. Come here. Unlike that house where birds poop on it.
Yeah.
I make the candy inside a brick and mortar house where birds poop on the rick and mortar.
What were we talking about again, Aaron?
Welcome to the...
You're going to take them to the candy shop? Let them lick the lollipop? Whoa. Oh, I think I got him. Okay, no. Let's see. I'm going to have to cut the shit out of this one.
Cut?
You're just Googling a list of fairy tales?
Yes.
Yeah, fair enough.
And some of them, like the Snow Queen, I don't care about.
You're just going to have to let it go.
Yeah. King Midas's touch, and just follow him behind until he hugs his daughter and touches himself.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll take the gold and leave.
Well, that could work. Let's see.
Odysseus and give them a modern map. The Odyssey, I mean. But that's not really a fairy tale, is it?
No, not necessarily.
It's a historical event that happened, and we have proof. And anyone who says no, it was a story told through generations by Homer. When has Homer Simpson ever made a coherent story? Answer me that.
Yeah.
Non-believers.
Let's not get religious. Okay. Oh, the three bears, and sell them a lock for their house.
Oh. Security system.
Yeah. Tell them, hey, you should put your leftover porridge in the fridge. Then it'll all be too cold.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like we gotta start this one over.
I have a fairy tale that I would go with. The Odysseus.
The Odyssey. Yeah, he did it again. Great, now I gotta keep the previous reference to the Odyssey.
Oh. It's lore!
Yeah. Yeah. Hansel and Gretel. Just buy them lunch.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
give them something other than breadcrumbs.
To leave a trail with?
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Diamonds.
Yeah. Those will stay put.
Coal.
Lumps of coal.
Cole, if you're hearing this, I'm sorry we had to sacrifice you to Hansel and Gretel.
Ooh, Peter Pan. Tell them all to grow the fuck up. Or, tell Tinkerbell to take a chill pill.
Throw her in a bottle and use her for a health potion.
Do. Okay, sorry, Dr. Derp. We just circled the drain on this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, there you go. If you can remember anything of what we just said, he took the good one.
Yeah.
If you want to reach out to the show, you can leave a comment on the YouTube version of this episode.
You can send us an email at theanimatedarcade@gmail.com.
You can find us on Blue Sky, Facebook, and TikTok at The Animated Arcade.
You can circle us up on X at Animated Arcade.
And that's basically it. So, prediction time.
I predict we're going to have a better time.
I think that's pretty likely. So, the live action segment is Two Bums from Brooklyn.
The Mario Brothers are doing their good deeds and forced community service by taking in two homeless men.
Yeah, I got a feeling there's going to be something like that.
It's not proper terminology, but it was the 80s.
Yeah. They didn't call them hobos.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I think it seems likely that, there'll be a couple of down on their luck guys will either be with them, or maybe they'll have to pretend to be homeless for some reason. Maybe there's a grift going on. Haven't seen a grift in a while.
Yeah.
You know, except for the goldfish sitting rates.
And learning how to speak French to pick up a girl.
Yeah, but I mean, that worked.
Yeah.
They're still in there looking at his etchings. They've got some loud opinions. Okay, and the cartoon, Mario of the Deep.
It's another underwater episode?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe I was gonna say maybe we will get that Titanic, but
Titanic.
Titanic. The bougiest of beat 'em ups. But in an effort to keep the cat from rubbing the mic, I rubbed the casing instead.
Yeah.
Why is she rubbing everything? Is it just because it doesn't smell like her?
She's just happy that we're down here with her.
Great. Remind me to burn this glass of water.
Hey, John, burn that glass of water onto a CD for me.
Okay. But yeah, so Mario of the Deep, some kind of deep sea thing. What do you think is the hook? We've done sea monsters. We've done...
The Poseidon Adventure.
Maybe. So you're thinking some kind of cruise ship disaster?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Blank of the Deep is like a thing. Most of them are.
Yeah.
If I could remember what that is, I'd have half a chance. So you're thinking boat cruise ship disaster. I'm gonna say it won't be too far.
She found the springs.
She did. And the lantern. I'll say Thunderball.
Song of the Deep, Season of the Deep, The Deep.
It's that one. The Deep.
Song of the Deep is an action-adventure video game developed by Insomniac Games and published by Game Trust Games.
So it's probably that. Okay. Well, if you want to find...
Released in 2016, so time travel.
Yeah. Well, if you want to find out how deep the rabbit hole goes, we'll find out next time, because until next time, I'm John.
I'm in the deep end.
Very good. And we are the Animated Arcade, and the airwaves
are our waves.
So until next time, everybody,
do the Mario!
Thanks for listening to the Animated Arcade. Our theme song is After School Keyboard Club by Xennial, sourced from freemusicarchive.org. Our logo and thumbnail art is done by Shell, who you can follow on Instagram at YourMidnightCrafter. The cover songs from the Mario-themed episodes are sourced from the Super Mario Bros. Super HQ channel on YouTube. These links, as well as the music used in our Zelda-themed episodes and all of our social media accounts, are found in the description.